Demarai Gray contributed 5 goals and 5 assists across the whole championship season. Patrick Roberts managed 4 and 4. For a club that finished 10th and never seriously threatened the playoffs, those numbers from the wide positions tell a clear story about where Birmingham's attack broke down, not always in the central areas, but in the wide channels where the supply dried up and the end product never arrived consistently enough to put sustained pressure on defences. Rhys Cleary produced 20 goal contributions in 30 League One starts for Barnsley, 7 goals, 13 assists. That assist number is what stands out most sharply when you place it next to Birmingham's wide options from last season, none of whom reached double figures in combined output. At 22 and reportedly available for £3 million, he is the kind of player whose availability invites serious consideration. And the reported interest from Birmingham and West Brom simultaneously suggests the market has already made a judgment on his potential. The honest question is not whether he would improve Birmingham's wide play. He almost certainly would, at least on paper. The real question is whether the championship environment bears any resemblance to the one he dominated in League One. Barnsley, finishing in the upper reaches of the third tier, will have offered him space, rhythm and confidence. The Championship offers none of those things reliably, and players who produce staggering assist numbers in the third tier do not always find the same openings against back fives that know what they are doing. 13 assists in League One is an extraordinary return. It is also a number generated in a different division against different defenders in a different context. Chris Davies needs more from his wide players next season. That much is beyond debate. The question is whether Cleary at £3 million represents a genuine upgrade or a projection based on a division below. Both can be true simultaneously. He can be a realistic and affordable target and still carry real uncertainty about his championship ceiling. What makes the decision interesting is that Birmingham's recent recruitment in forward areas has not demonstrated particular reliability when it comes to players adapting to the demands of this level. The evidence from the last 12 months suggests that potential and affordability do not automatically translate into impact, and Davies cannot afford another wide player who arrives with promise and delivers numbers that barely register. At £3 million, the financial exposure is limited by the club's standards. If Cleary adapts, the value is obvious. If he doesn't, Birmingham will have added another name to a growing list of wide players who look better before they arrived than after. The fee makes the gamble manageable. What makes it genuinely consequential is that Birmingham's promotion ambitions next season depend, in part, on getting this kind of decision right, rather than simply taking it.